This video is for a 27RE Wildwood, and we will start here in front with a couple items. You have your storage underneath, and your awnings will tell you that the awnings on the slide out and over the door are for sun shade only. They are not to be left out in the storm. The wind will take them right up over the top and bend the arms. So when it's raining or storming or the wind's blowing, make sure you bring them in. So we come on around to the front of the unit. You have your electric jack. Push the button for up and down on a light to work by. Behind that are your LP tanks. Your LP tanks are on, and they are full, so it's ready to start camping. Behind that is your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. So come on around to the side of the unit. You'll find your water heater. Your water heater is gas or electric. Before you light the water heater off, you want to make sure that there's water in the tank by simply pulling the blow-off valve. It is full of water, it's ready to go. So to light it off with electric, lower left-hand corner, there's a button, turn it on. If you're plugged into shore power, the electric elements will heat up. To light it off with gas, there's a button inside. This is your gas element, and it will light off automatically. Next is your furnace exhaust. It's a good idea to get a screen to go over this. That would keep mud daubers and little varmints out and keep you from having a repair bill. Your roof has a membrane that extends from the front to the back. There's a caulking across the front, or a sealer, and everything that comes up through the roof has a sealer around it. It's called Dicor. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that is non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. So we come on around, you have your sewer dump. Sewer dump is here, and the big black valves are your bathrooms, and the gray valves are for your sinks and shower. So what you want to do, you're going to hook up to this. It's a bayonet connection. You're going to take that cap off, screw the hose on, and then make sure the hose is in a dump before you pull your black valve. Once the toilet, the septic is all dumped out, then you can pull the gray valves and kind of wash out your hose. You do not want to leave these open. If you're a full hookup, do not leave these valves open. They will not drain like they do at your house. So let the tanks fill up to at least 2/3 full. There's a meter inside to let you know that, and then once you have that much liquid in it, it will flush out the solids in the paper in the black tank. After you've dumped your black tank and it still shows there's something in it, you can flush it out with your black tank flush located here. Make sure you're in the dump, that the black valves are open, and then you can turn a hose on and wash out your tank. 30 amp service is here, and we're plugged into 30 amps, and all that cord is yours. You need at least 30 amps to run your AC. Do not run the air conditioner on anything less. If you want to hook into cable or satellite, this is the place to do it. We come on around, your city water connection is here. So it's a good idea to get a pressure regulator to make sure that the pressure stays at 55 pounds inside the unit. That regulator should be hooked up at the source, not here. Next to that is your onboard water, and we put some water in there so we could test things out for you and make sure everything was working properly. We come on around, you have your stabilizers. You have extend or retract here, and so once you get to your campsite and you level up on the low side tires with blocks, so you're level side to side, and then once you disconnect from your tow vehicle, you're going to level up with your tongue jack forward and aft. Then you can put your stabilizers down. Do not try to jack with these. They are not jacks. They are stabilizers, and that's all they'll do. So we strongly suggest that you never try to jack with those. Next, just above that, you're going to find your outdoor speakers. They are water resistant, not waterproof, so don't spray directly into them when you're washing the unit. They will take rainwater and they'll take you washing the unit down. You have place to plug in a TV, and also that is where you'll plug into your onboard antenna. Let's go inside and show you that as well. As we come in, you're going to notice down here is your power panel, where your 110 breakers are, and then your 12 volt fuses. The breakers and the fuses are marked as to what they go to. Above that is your panel that has buttons that you can tell your battery is fully charged, but we're plugged in, so it's trickle charging. Your fresh tank is 2/3 full. Black tank is empty, gray is empty, and the galley is empty. Beside that, you have a dimmer for your light just above. Water pump is on, so we can test some things, make sure the toilet flushes and the sink runs. You have your water heater switch here. This is for gas only, and once it lights off with gas, this default light will go out. If it comes back on 3 times, the 3rd time it will stay on, and then you will check to see what the fault is. It could be the fact you didn't turn the tanks on, or you're out of gas completely. Slide out is here, and then your awning out is here, and push the button, awning goes out. Push the button, awning comes in. You also have another slide out and awning button here for the awning on the slide out itself. If you come around, light switches here are for different locations in the cabin. Next to that is your thermostat. To use the thermostat, you simply push the bottom button and scroll through. That's for heat, and you can run the furnace up or down to the heat you want here. This is the off position, and it's showing the temperature in the unit right now. And now we've scrolled through enough to turn the AC off. So when you go to AC, you want to go to automatic fan and cool, and then turn the temperature down to where the AC will kick back on here in a minute. Below that is your LP detector and carbon monoxide. It's hooked directly to your battery, so if it starts beeping, it means your battery's getting low. Your Ever-Chill refrigerator is here, nice and cool. The cool temperature control is back there. You want to slide this across the doors so when you're in transit they do not come open. Your cooktop is here. The blue lights come on with push of a button, and then to light any of the burners, you simply turn it to high and turn the sparker here. You want to travel with the glass down. And then above that is your light and fan for over the cooktop. And your microwave is located here. The lights above have a button in the middle that turns them off and on. When you come to your sink, the water pump is working fine. You have a light switch here for the light below your fireplace. Your fireplace does operate by the push of a button, and then you can change the flame and it will put off heat. Above that, your sound bar, and then above that is where you'll put your TV, and you can hook your TV up to the appropriate plugs there. So come on around. This couch does a couple things. This moves around, fits in these slots to give you a dinette, or as it is, it gives you an elongated couch. So your dinette can break down into a table or into a bed. You simply take the table off the top, put the each side on the rails, and that pull the cushions forward, and that will make into a bed. The bathroom has its own light switch. The toilet, you can fill a bowl by simply pressing the pedal slightly. The water comes in but does not go out. All the way down will flush it, and that is also where you put your black tank chemicals. Your black tank chemicals will last approximately 7 days. So if you're camping at a site, you have not dumped your tank, the chemicals will not work as well. You'll need to add some more. GFI is located here in the bathroom. So come on to your bedroom. It has its own light switch as well, and a nice closet, and then smaller closets on each side of the bed. You can access your storage by lifting the bed, and you also have storage bins here for clothing. It pretty well takes care of the tour of your unit. If you have any questions once you've received your unit, please don't hesitate to call, and they will put you in touch with one of us who does these walkthroughs and videos all the time. We thank you for buying your unit from Holman, and know that it's going to give you many enjoyable camping trips.